I didn't grab the wine. We also finally... You guys, I cannot make this up. My camera, I think, just broke. I literally was switching angles. It turned back on. I'm a little nervous about today based on all this. What I was saying is that we also finally picked our wedding venue, which was taking a long time because pricing and just all of it. So we picked one and I'm so excited. We're gonna go see it next week. Right now we're going on a little staycation to one of our favorite places. We actually went here last year for my birthday. But first we need to go eat because I'm starving. All right, and there we go, friends. Okay, we made it to our first restaurant. We've been here before. It's so freaking good. The best part of the whole restaurant. That's it. That's it. Sold. 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 I'm so excited. That's good.
Good.
Are you so ready? Are you so ready?
That's kind of cool.
Wow, the lighting is not great from this angle. Okay, what'd you get? Like an extra king size bed? How much room do you think I need? Doesn't it look huge? Look how cute. Hey, we could get married out here. Honestly, let's just go find somebody real quick. We have pictures in this mirror. I don't think they were very good pictures, yeah, so I like didn't do anything with them, but. This is a little sink area. We have coffee, you know, definitely essential. Oh my gosh, they have a fridge, I don't remember that. Bathroom, we need that. We definitely don't need that. Every time we get into a hotel room, we always just get straight to unpacking. Highly recommend this. It just makes going through your stuff easier. I mean, if you're staying for a night, it doesn't make sense, but.
You wanna show me those?
Now my dad's watching this. We cannot show that. Listen.
What about
no. That one, do you want to show them that one? No. You guys, I forgot a hairbrush. Chargers, of course. A hairbrush. Cameras, more electronic stuff. Unpack our little liquor bag here. And now the best part. Ah, hotel beds, there's just nothing like them. It's the next day, if you can't tell by my outfit. Yesterday we went and got our nails done, we went to dinner, we went to the jacuzzi, and now it's 1 o'clock, we need to get out of this hotel room. This is the fit. We have our white shoes, white jacket, black pants, black shirt, very, you know, unique. I'm so bad in general at drinking water, but on vacation, that sounded like, I'm better, but like, I'm worse, which I didn't even think could get possible. Get possible, be possible. Oh my God. Wrong phone. Where's my phone? Already put it in there. I was gonna say phone, purse.
Obviously not naked. Shh. Sorry.
Or should it was like louder. I'm trying to do ASMR, you know? Oh, it's cold. Okay, it's time for my favorite part of vlogs, and it's a haul. Haul time. It's haul time. That sounds kind of weird. Anyways, I discovered this store a couple months back because you guys recommended it to me, and their variety and their selection, and most importantly, their price points has me buying way too much. But there's never too much, so that's not even possible. Fiance might disagree with that, but. Okay, I wasn't looking for these particularly, but I came across them. They're like little preschool books. Aura recently started preschool, so her and Avery have been obsessed with like coming home and doing homework and all the art projects. And most of all, I was very impressed with like the quality. This paper is super thick. I've seen these all over TikTok and I really needed one myself. It's one of those like meat things that you like break apart your turkey with. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to use this. Makeup brushes. The girls lose and ruin mine all the time, so I also made sure to get a backup pack. I also just discovered this morning that one of my makeup brushes is covered in toothpaste. Not that it's not washable, but I could use more than one. Can you tell I was obsessed with preschool activities this day? This is a letter puzzle. I love puzzles. The kids love puzzles, and it's letters and it's learning, and it just makes sense. I know these are a thing, but I kind of forgot they were a thing, and then I saw them and had to get them. These are ice packs. My kids are obsessed with ice packs. They use them for mosquito bites. They use them to prevent going to bed on time, literally anything and everything. So you just fill it with water, like it unscrews, you fill it with water, it screws back up, you freeze it, bam, bam. And then I didn't even think about this till now, but if it gets dirty, you can wash it. Even though I got 2 sets of makeup brushes, I'm kind of an idiot and forgot to get more than one of these, so I need to go on and order another like 2 or 3 of them, but I figure under like the counter, my chair is really loud. And this thing's kind of hard to show on camera, but I got this for behind Levi's doors. I know they make like shoe ones, which I actually use for the girls' hair stuff, but I like this because he has so many books and like knickknacks, I never know where to put them. If you guys haven't heard of Temu before, I'm gonna put their information down below. They are an online website that has everything from clothing to kitchen gadgets to bedroom organization, and their price point for the quality is absolutely amazing. So again, I'm gonna have all that down below. They're also offering a $100 off coupon, as well as a site-wide 90% off discount, free shipping and free returns up to 90 days. And the best part is if they have late delivery, which it's free shipping anyways, but you get $5 store credit. Thanks so much to Temu for sponsoring today's video. Now back to the vlog.
It's just, we're in the dark. Oh my god, I woke up happy today. Something's off. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, from an entertainment point of view, this was not the greatest vacation, but from being in it, it was so nice. We spent so much time sitting in the jacuzzi and just relaxing and definitely consuming a lot of food. I feel like that was bulk of the trip, which you could never go wrong with that.
But we had our fun. We're drinking bad hotel coffee. Can't wait to go home and have some good coffee. Whoops, just spilled that. But we had our fun, and now it's time to go back home, back to the real world, back to our kitties and our dog. And I don't know why, because obviously I've been away from the kids before, but this trip I feel like it's been so long, but it's only been like 3 days. Powdered cream, another sugar.
Taste test.
A little taste test.
It'll do.
It looks like we raged, but we didn't. I mean, we mini raged, like for us.
Even though I overpacked, I somehow didn't, and the only thing that I have to wear today is some sort of sheer this camera and I, this sheer swimsuit cover, which obviously that's not gonna work. Okay, we found some black leggings that I already wore, and then this black shirt. I'm kind of all blending together, but it's fine.
And just like that, our vacation is over. So bittersweet. I feel like we both really love vacations, but we love going home equally as much. Like I literally woke up today eager to go to Costco and clean the house, like ready to go. It's 27. She's 27. Speaking of 27, I thought it'd be really fun to do a Q&A. I used to do these all the time and I really love doing them. I still occasionally do on Instagram, but on YouTube, I don't know why, I just haven't. Ignore real life happening in the background, okay? We're just gonna hop into it because we're about to eat dinner with the kids and I definitely don't wanna miss that. First question is, do I ever miss Baby by Kira? This is a really good question. I miss having a retail business, but I don't miss Baby by Kira. I feel like it really let me explore my more business side self and what I really enjoy about business, because doing social media, that is a big part of it that I never really knew existed until a couple of years into YouTube, and that's a really big part of what I fell in love with about YouTube. So fast forward to opening Baby by Kira and doing something retail, that was a whole different level of business and a whole different way of doing business, and I learned so much from it. I've gotten so much feedback even to this day about BBK products, and they were great quality. It was handmade. I loved the people I worked with, but what I didn't like is that I wasn't extremely passionate about hand making blankets. I felt like at the time it fit, you know, my brand and having kids, and I did love, again, the product and it was fun. But long term, it was hard to grow when I wasn't as passionate, if that makes sense. This is a really good question. Will you incorporate or wear anything that belonged to your mom in the wedding? I have gone back and forth with this because I do have a couple things that my mom saved from her and my dad's wedding. That was the only time she was married. And I've thought about incorporating it, but I don't think I'm going to for personal reasons that would take way too long to get into. Talk more about living in an LDS state for us who don't know. This is a really good question as well. I have some good questions today, guys. I just talked about this on my story, saying how it's interesting for me to live in an LDS state, which if you don't know, LDS is like a religion, it's a church. It's a very big part of Utah culture. I don't know the statistics, but I'm pretty sure like 90 to 95% of people who live in this state belong to the church. This church does have some extreme views or very different views than most religions, and I do not belong to this religion. So living here, I do get a lot of questions from people I know, people online, like what is it like living there? For me, I love it. I feel like it's a very safe place to live. A lot of people here, and a big part of the church is like having children and reproducing essentially. So I like it for my kids, and I like that I feel a sense of community here, even not belonging in the church. Now, the downsides of living here, which are very minimal to me, are just, and this is just my experience, so please take this with a grain of salt, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but it can be very hard to make friends, especially with moms, because, you know, a big part of this religion is perfection, and the simple choice of you not belonging to the church now means you are the farthest thing from perfect. In fact, you're a train wreck. You're probably addicted to drugs, and again, my experience. So there's a lot of really strong judgment, and that can be unfortunate because it's very obvious. I have had friends who are a part of the church who aren't this way. One of my business partners for a very long time was a big part of the church, and she didn't. One of the kids must be jumping on their bed or something. She didn't really judge me. I do think she wanted me to be a part of that experience with her, or that lifestyle, but she wasn't very pushy. That's a big misconception. I feel like I've never been pushed to be a part of the religion. So to answer your question, for the most part, it's really great living here, but there are some downsides. You just have to adjust to those. And to be honest, being a mom, being female, judgment's already a big part of my world, so I'm kind of used to it. Hi, baby, you can come sit right here. I'm seeing a lot of variations of this question. Are you filming the wedding now that plans have changed and it's more private? We are having a private ceremony / elopement. A lot of people are saying it's not an elopement because it's not a secret. There's different ways to elope, but yes, we will still be having a reception with a lot of our friends and family, so we will be filming that along with the private ceremony. With the kids and the witnesses and some of the people that we have picked to be a part of our private ceremony, there'll be about 15 people just a part of that, and then our reception will have around 50 to 70 people. So that was a long way to answer yes. We will be filming the entire thing, even the private ceremony. Also, a lot of variations of the biggest thing I learned from being 26, what I plan to do more of being 27, and there's a couple different answers for that. I have, like, you know, simple goals or work goals, but like one of the biggest things on a deeper level is to be more intentional with my choices and my time. Especially when it comes to doing things with my kids. You know, I do a lot with them, but I don't always feel it's very intentional or as one-on-one. And having 4 kids, that can be almost impossible, but I really want to be more intentional with what I do with them and do more one-on-one. What frequency do you take a shower? Genuinely curiosity. I love questions like these. I would say every other day. I wash my hair about once a week though. I do not wash my hair every time I shower. Washing my hair is like one of the biggest chores in the world, especially with so much of it being fake. Will you ever show the kids again? I've answered this before, but just in case some of you guys didn't see that, I don't know what the future holds. They have a cough, if you can't tell. We're struggling with a cough over here. As of now, I really like having more of their lives private, and also just having my content be about me. How are you? I love this question. This is so nice. I'm really good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I feel very overwhelmed by it, but I feel very grateful, and a lot of those things are really good things. So I feel guilty feeling overwhelmed, but I'm just trying to take it minute by minute. Day by day isn't good enough anymore. Are you and Kyla still friends? If so, is she going to your wedding? This is like a question I wouldn't typically answer, because I always just get worried that I'm gonna like speak for somebody else, or like, I don't know, offend somebody or share too much, because when you're talking about friendships, there's more than one person involved. But you know, I've been friends with Kyla, really close friends, since I was like 11 or 12. So we're going on a lot of years now of being friends, and we've gone through a lot in that time, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I wanna say, like, gosh, I think 3 years ago, as of November, we had a really big falling out, and I wasn't sure our friendship would ever resurface, if that's the word, after that. There was a lot of hurt, and again, a lot of past, a lot of friendship, a lot of time, a lot of things. And in the last couple months, we've really been trying to slowly develop a healthy friendship. I think it's hard on both of our ends, but we're just taking that minute by minute as well, and it feels right, and I'm very grateful for her and our friendship, and I'm excited to see what comes in the future for that. And yes, she was invited to my wedding. Most vulnerable lesson you've learned over the year? There's also a lot of answers to this one. I think a selfish lesson that I've learned is to be more selfish and choose what I want. That goes without saying. A choice I make for myself is a choice I'm making for my children as well. They've been by far the best choices and the most rewarding choices that I've ever made, although they've been some of the hardest at the same time. And then I've also done a lot of self-reflecting that's really hard. I have really realized how bad of a control freak I am. I think control freak is used so loosely, but I do really struggle with that on a daily basis. It affects my day almost all day, and that makes having friendships or coworkers or anything really difficult in life. So I'm still working on that one. That's going to be one that takes, you know, a longer amount of time, but that's something I really realized this year, and I realized I want to fix that and be better and let go. Let go and let God, Aura. Okay, I need to go upstairs. I can now hear Avery coughing as well, and I need to get them some cough medicine. But thank you guys so much for watching. This trip, you guys, was so fun. As I was watching back and editing, I feel like it went by so quick, and it's one of my favorite vacations that we took last year and then this year, and I want to continue to do so. Even when I don't have the kids and I'm home, I feel like I still don't ever relax, right? Like as adults, there's just always so much to do. Clean, laundry, cook, meal prep, run errands, and I have a lot of guilt when I sit and do nothing. And so it's so different when we go to Park City because we're in a hotel and we sit in the jacuzzi and there's nothing else to do, and it's great, and I don't feel guilty because what am I gonna do in a hotel room? So I just want to go back. Already I'm like, take me back. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Ugh! Getting up is getting harder. That's a lesson I've learned. Bye guys.